Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the East Carolina Pirates. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So East Carolina's return team didn't help matters out much there. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience.
Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room.
Why bother shading to the outside if they're just going to get outside anyway?
Plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. To the air, it's Coffee. He's
Oh, what?
Really
Not a fun start. All right.
And they have a first down. The Pirates moving quickly to the line.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Give to the back.
Jeez.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Slicing and dicing.
First down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Off play action.
Oh,
They're bringing heat.
frick the hit stick, man.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding.
That's so annoying. I didn't mean to do it.
But knowing whether it's man coverage or zone
Alright,
coverage behind
time to lock
the
in.
you still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Come
He
on.
released the ball on that first down pass, and it never
All
had a
right, here we
chance.
go. Here we go.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because he did a great
Get
job
settled in now.
He's in the pocket, yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get
Oh,
hit on
that was a good play.
Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
That was
They're
a good
looking at
play.
a 3rd down and short from the 33. To the ground.
No.
They are on the move as they pick up the first
Gosh
down.
dang, man.
The 28. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. They'll ride the running back.
Nice play. Okay, here we go. Big
Big
play here.
26. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Coffee.
Dang it. Okay.
Unloads it left.
Come on, man.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
First, thanks for joining. They've been driving here. Not making it
Looking to
easy.
move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay
Just
off
no
this
huddle,
drive.
dink and dunk.
2nd and goal for the offense. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone.
Let's go, big play
He's
here.
dropped
Man,
behind
they...
the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. It's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
No frickin' way. I didn't even see him.
Touchdown, Pirates.
Not a good start.
Nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated played it down.
That play right there is a perfect
on third down. It's not going to be easy
depiction of that whole drive. It's just that kind of stuff there.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5.
I missed, man. I am just missing the hole on these kick returns.
Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
It is hard to defend. It is.
As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team.
He's going to take a shot.
No way that safety gets there.
Oh,
No.
right.
Yeah, they do automatically find the receiver like it's nothing.
And they missed a big chance on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He'll keep it himself.
Dang, and now their defense is going to come out flying around.
I tell you what, as that ball starts to get towards the sideline when they're running these option plays, man, those outside players become more pivotal. My corners have to be able to tackle. My secondary is going to be much more involved.
Oh, come on. Reach for it.
Job by the secondary, by the defense.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Snap it to the back.
Ooh, my own guy didn't get my way. I may have been able to bounce that.
Tulane right back to the line. That time they were in their own territory. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Are you kidding me? That's 2 freaking drops.
Now 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Handoff from the gun. Sweet cut there. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
Nice pass.
Working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not holding our blocks.
A big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Getting some heat.
Woo.
They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
Is my running back emo because he always be cutting. He do be.
What the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down.
Dang.
He got a hand in there.
I had the other guy, I think.
And no surprise, this offense has their foot on the pedal, trying to take advantage of a defense that struggled in their last game. Obviously, they lost that one, but nice play early, swatting that ball away. That should help this defense's confidence.
All right, big play here.
Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Frick me.
Pass rush gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Tulane looking for the 4th down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're working outside. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Love that play, man.
They will score. Touchdown.
All right.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working.
Not a great first quarter.
Getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Two drops on wide open deep balls. Gave up a long drive, but hey, going into a tough environment
Here he comes from inside his
as a top 5 team for the first time in program history.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the shotgun,
And they got hurry up and those weird splits, might I add.
We played one and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats.
Oh, she getting
They brought
it.
to a standstill in the
Wide
first.
splits,
Let's see who
man.
gets the edge early in the second.
Oh, they're hype.
Back to pass, it's Coffee. They're trying
There we
to
go.
And the defense
More
makes
of
a play,
that.
sacking him back at the
More
10.
of
The
that.
defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Oh.
Firing to the right, complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Pirates will punt this one away.
Jeez.
This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Slips through the line.
Okay, guys, you don't have to worry about blocking. Big hit. He loves. Straight up.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job.
Doesn't quite
getting
have that
stop,
breakaway
getting
that
the football
Fehoko
right
has.
back to the
Looking
hot
forward to
hand.
getting
Now
him
this
back in the
offense has a
lineup.
chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand.
There we go. Come on. You're kidding me. Are you kidding me? What the frick is going on?
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw
This
it
is
out
a
of bounds.
joke.
He'll play another day here on this drive.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
And he
he's
doesn't get the
almost to that
first.
down marker there.
Ah.
A little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be
Who's
just
this
short.
guy? Give him the
They'll
ball.
stick to the ground looking for the marker.
I think he's a freshman.
And the defense
Running
finally
hard.
makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down.
Bob
2nd down
Smith.
coming. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. He's got
Come
it on the
on,
run.
you cannot
That
run that
completion
guy.
takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
They're just not wanting it
Move the
today or
sticks here and
something.
take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
Another drop. What the fudge, man?
Coming up. This is hardly a surprise after converting their first 2 fourth
I don't
down
think this
attempts.
is going
They'll
to
try
work
it again.
either.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down.
Nice hard run
Down to
there.
the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Give to the fullback. And he
Nice
takes it.
cut.
Touchdown, Tulane.
No monkey business. 1st down, come downhill, run the fullback. He gets in the end zone.
What is going on with this game,
Run that thing,
man?
block those guys up front. Nice job by this offense taking care of business in the red zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. From the gun, he leaves it
Wow,
with
great play by the
He's
safety
dropped
there.
behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake.
Nice, there we go. Oh, it's about to be a safety.
Already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
They've been able to put
He's
together
on a
enough.
sack
They
tear,
got 3rd
baby.
and long from their own 1. And he's not
He's
going
on
to
a
make
sack
it. The defense
tear.
denying him the 1st down.
What does that even
The
mean,
Pirates
David?
will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Just a
And
sliver.
the team able to smack him to the ground. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Leaves it with the running back.
Dude,
And a good, solid
53.
pickup there before the defense
What are you
knocks him
doing?
down. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete.
I mean, that's a tough catch. I'm not too mad about it, but still, another drop, man.
3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He looks that one in nicely.
Nice. What a play. That was fun to watch. I'm going to have to replay that one. That was fun to watch.
The best offenses are the ones that can create explosive. It's like you saw right there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Right there, nice little return back. And then right here, this is where, ooh, that little deer cut, that's what I call that, because he's just prancing through the meadow right there. Bam, and then plant and go, baby. Deer cut and go. Boop. Nice. That was big. I needed that.
Points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys.
Bust and leave.
Rutgers is currently working.
That is another name for it.
Said that and then witnessed something special.
Oh, wow.
This time of year,
You got me.
you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Ohio State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys,
thanks for the update on
that.
Kevin, let us know when it goes final.
I just missed that one.
Space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark.
You guys, and they are.
Almost immediately short game there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
They're mad they gave up that touchdown.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short.
No, he did not. If I did that, it would have been a fumble.
3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And
that's
the
crazy.
will bring the punt team onto the field.
Not happy
He'll
about
try
that.
to really get into this one.
That's okay. This is returnable right here.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
Oh, man, he got him with the deer hop again. He's deer hopping all day, son.
Maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. He's going to pass. He lets one fly deep.
Nice. Get in.
Big gain on that one as
That was great.
out of bounds with a 1st down.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice.
Touchdown, Green Wave. And they take it in for 6 more
There we
points.
go.
No mid-season concentration laps here.
We don't have any turnovers too, so that hurts. But like in order to get a lot of points, you definitely need turnovers.
After that touchdown drive. Follow the blockers.
As I'm sure you can attest to Arizona State.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
Man, we were on that.
Good job to fight another play.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled this
He
last
goes
game
to
out,
work.
completed less than 50% of his
He
throws.
just goes to
back
work.
to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy
See
has
what they
been
do. Are
spot
they
on.
gonna run here?
Movement here from the tight end. The give to the tailback. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
This big
Fourth
down.
down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Let's see what he can do with it.
Ooh, almost
This
cut
guy
a
is
crease
daring
there.
punt return man. He's not going to settle for
Almost
the fair
caught a
catch.
crease.
Solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the
All
offense.
right, here we go.
Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Trying to beat the DD.
Ah,
And they took a
that's
shot
safety.
on that
It's
one,
not
but
giving
couldn't
it
make the
up.
connection. It's
Not
incomplete.
giving it up.
Yeah, and I don't know what
Oh, he's
happened.
giving
He
it
didn't
up.
look open as it is. The QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or no.
He'll take a shot.
There we go. And he's hanging on to that
Takes
one.
it to the house. Touchdown, Tulane.
We got to try and catch up with Arizona
They
State.
can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great
Man, I just
year,
went
and that's why they're a
from
top
6
10
viewers down to 2.
On the move from inside his 5.
Nice.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
All right, let's see how they handle it here. It looks like they're gonna
To start the drive.
play for it.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Extending the play.
What a loser. Oh, come
He'll
on.
pull it down. Across the 25. He's got
Why didn't that
He's
linebacker
run out of bounds.
hop off?
Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Coffee. Quarterback extends the
There we
play.
go.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
Oh my gosh.
At the 40, there he goes.
I'm so
Ripped
mad.
off a huge
That's
chunk play
annoying.
on that one as he
What am I
gets the
doing?
first down before he steps
That's
out
my
of
fault.
bounds. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Missed his
Ooh,
receiver
I might have
there.
been
It's
able to pick that
incomplete.
off, actually.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Trying to get to it.
What the frick? What is that play?
On the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I don't know who
They're just gonna run into each other and
Honestly,
catch
it
it?
could be a
What
problem
the
for this defense
heck,
over the
man?
field in the passing game.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Well, he
All
hasn't
right,
seen
let's
a
go.
lot of
We need a
incompletions
big
from this
play.
guy now. His last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they
Turn over. Turn over.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Dang. That might be...
Punt goes out
That's
of bounds,
pretty
and
good
a
punt.
Really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The offense lining up for a first down
Thank
play.
you. Let's see how it goes here.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. And
Dang.
he was hit just as he was
I don't know if I
releasing
had
the
it
pass, and
anyway.
falls to the ground incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Yeah, dude, they're on that.
for the big play on second down. Now
It's actually pretty impressive.
down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. He's not afraid to go deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Oh, no. They took him out.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
What the
It's incomplete. And
interference, man. That's annoying. Why wasn't my guy there? There's no way he was tired.
Guys, one of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Greenville.
All right, we got to turn it up here.
We'll try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He lets it fly. And he rolls it inside the 30.
I'm taking a page out of Hendrick's book.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The
Just kidding, I'm not going to do that all again. I'm not.
A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10.
Ooh. Oh.
He won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Using the quick game.
Oh.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this deep...
Touchdown, Greenway!
All right.
And the pummeling has started. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Oregon pulled into town on a mission. They're hightailing it out of here with a huge win.
Oregon, the #1 team, wins.
I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program.
How did he just
How about that? Sounds
did like that? Just, ooh. He just went, ooh.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
Gosh, freaking hit stick.
Steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first
That
down.
my middle linebacker, Cleveland, he's good.
Today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Golly. Holy cow.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Trying to pick it up on the ground.
Nice
It's been that kind
play.
of day for this offense, right?
Let's
Seems
go.
like anything they're dialing up just simply
That's
isn't working.
hit
At
by
this
that
point,
safety.
I don't know if it's even worth
That's
trying
what
to
made
run.
that work.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game
Let's
is
go.
used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around. and
Holy
see what
cow. That punter, are you... I'm going to lose my
Way
mind.
to build a little momentum.
What is that
Tulane's
punter
back in the offense coming out
on?
to go on the attack. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Jeez.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the
In
incomplete
practice, my
pass?
quarterback was just letting it
I know
fly.
DBs don't catch the ball real well.
Now all of a
To
sudden,
be a
he's just
defensive back,
gonna
it's one of the
leave
hardest
it
positions in
short.
football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play.
Going for it all. And they
Jeez, now you overthrow.
Instead, they're looking at third down.
I know I'm
They
forcing
line up
it,
with
but
some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
there we go.
Touchdown, Green Wave. And the punishment has been extended.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they add the extra point
What?
to finish the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Did you say 5 on the year? That's not true.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And
Nice
their
play,
defense is starting to get
Buckley.
a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask.
You're
right now.
crazy,
He's been
bro.
playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put
There it is.
Intercepted. And he's wrapped up.
There we
Solid
go.
return on the pick.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball.
He's close to breaking one.
They get him on the ground with this running game imposing its will. 6-yard gain down to the 17.
Oh, thank
And that's
goodness.
gonna fall to the
Why didn't he
ground.
like it wasn't
That was a
even
physical matchup there.
it wasn't even like those ones where
Trying to pick up a first down.
they were just chilling
Third
up
down play
there.
from the gun. Dances away from the heat. He'll get rid of it.
Of course.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Dances away. Got enough space.
Man.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Tulane with an opportunity on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Tulane.
Nice.
And the route
Oh, he
is
kicked that
on.
cone.
Every time we speak to defenses before they
Why'd he
play this
kick the
guy, they
cone
all
like
know
that,
he's gonna
man?
Get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
On the run from inside his own 5.
There we go.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work.
The Purple
Boy, they
Pirate
hope this next
offense.
drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young
That's safety,
quarterback.
not true freshman safety right
Turn
there.
the page, calm them down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little
Dang
bit
it.
with this.
Over pursued.
Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Coffee. The sweet feet buy
Come
a little time.
on.
Nifty little scamper on
Frickin'
this one. Another
quarterbacks
first
are
down,
running.
and he slides in safely.
I know I did it,
Pirates come
but
to the line with a new set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Swings it out to
Nice.
the flat. And there is nothing doing on
if there
that
was
one.
ever
Got
going to
the
be a time that I
completion,
recovered a
and
fumble,
nothing
it would have
else to
been
show
right
for it.
there.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. Fires to the tight end.
Jeez, that's a
Nice,
big
solid
boy.
arm tackle from this sophomore.
He didn't want to go
How
down.
about the speed and athleticism in the back end of this defense? They came after the tight end with conviction, and they land a huge hit to prevent him from getting the first.
And they can't make the
I don't know why
connection
the
on third down.
slot didn't go with that
Well,
guy.
after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able
It's
to
not
get
even
that
worth
done.
bringing him
Incompletion
out.
on third down,
Punter's
they're
just
going
gonna
in. You're
track me
expecting them
down.
to punt.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
Let's give it a shot, Green.
Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
There we
He's
go.
inside the 30. Touchdown, Greenway. And the beatdown
I'm telling you, this team's pretty nice.
Attempt to try.
I'm
With the extra point, they push the lead out a little.
I'm not sure if I made the right decision playing East Carolina,
One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
because there's a chance USF will be ranked, and that's who I play next week.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard
But
line.
I also think that if I lose one game at this point, I'll probably be safe.
Give to the running back.
Oh, he got the edge.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Jeez,
I never know if it's
man.
grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football.
It's
though.
not.
What's
They're
happening in
not.
this game? They
That's
are
not
just getting the
grammatically
push
correct.
They need all game long up front to have any success when you decide to run it.
And he
All
was
right, big
able
play
to get
here.
away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Coffee.
There we
And
go.
the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge.
Man, that opening drive.
They can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Fields the punt. Wants
Oh,
to make a
I
play.
should have juked.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34.
Oh, it's okay that you're holding your baby. I get it. I've been there.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Greenway. And the stomping has commenced.
Was the baby crying?
They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
No, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy is explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding a guy.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I heard some dogs barking.
Coming out with it, it's Lane. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, they'll
Nice
try the
play,
middle.
Buckley.
They get in the backfield and
All right,
make the
let's get some
play, and
turnovers.
that's how they'll finish off this third period. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick
Arizona
look at
State
the
sitting in
national
that
rankings.
2 spot. Man, I'll tell you what, simming games is stressful.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Looking downfield, it's Coffee. Got his man on the outside. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downfield anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Dang.
Floats it out in space.
They just keep dinking it to the running backs. I hate that.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks forward.
Shoot,
He's
13.
there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He wants to throw it again. And the
Nice.
physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misconnection, it's second down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to pass on second down. Fires to the big fella.
Jeez, that's a big boy.
Downs off one tackle for a solid pickup. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get it through the air. Got his man in the middle.
Nice play.
They'll move the chains. Good
Well.
execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Pirates will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
That's annoying. Stop throwing it to the running
They'll
back.
finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. To the air. It's Coffee. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Pirates will call on their punt team.
All right, that took a lot of time off the clock.
And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out.
Let's keep it going.
They go right back at him. He lobs one high.
Oh, that's interference.
And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Stay up.
Ran through
Nice.
the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Wants to throw on first down. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
There we go. I thought he dropped it again.
Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Relentless, tough running, gets it down.
Big catch,
to the
yeah.
4. Going to work on
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Bob.
To cover to pick up that first down.
Ah, get in there.
And the public
Bob
has
Smith.
started. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning
John D. Imperio.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Just shows up and goes to work. That's right.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And then on the ground as the offense comes out to start.
That stuff gets me going,
And
man.
now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass.
Come on.
And that was
Come
some kind of
on.
collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking for a man. It's Coffee.
There we go.
Quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself.
That's why we called a quarterback spy.
Get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
And they're chewing clock, though. They're just chewing it.
He's got great speed.
Dang.
That's a perfect example of
I
not
messed that one
settling
up.
for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense.
with the play game a day schedule, but I feel only a few more need to play their second game. Yeah, no, it's true. I'm pretty upset about it.
The give to the lone running back, and he'll run across the sidelines.
Yeah, we could have just played this as a regular season.
That's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there
unleashes one deep.
Ooh, I got scared. He overthrew that.
And the punishment has been extended. They extend this.
Yeah, if we were playing every game. Well, no, because you're right. If we were playing a game a day, we might be like what, one day behind from where we actually are.
So many different angles, undefeated still. Still an undefeated squad moving forward.
Maybe.
With all of their dreams in front.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Are you dead serious right now?
Foot down in a strong throw, put it right on the money, and he crosses the goal line.
Are you kidding me? He was right there. What the frick? It's so annoying. Like, that's just the game deciding that they would want to give them a touchdown.
And he made the extra point without problem. Let's go to the studio now and check in.
Yeah, that is dumb. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Like, whoever doesn't make the playoff gets to still play their bowl game. I do get the ball. No, well, no, not if that was going to be an interception like it should have been.
KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, that was a bad pass.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock.
We're crazy.
This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just...
He overthrew it. Are you kidding me? I'm pissed.
1st down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Coffee. Gets open down the middle.
And they're gonna do that. They're gonna do that.
And the Pirates have taken it inside the 20.
Oops, that's my fault. Rip it. I'm so mad.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots.
Ooh.
Really strong. Put up some
Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass.
No, are you...
I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous part.
This game is making me pull my hairs out.
This one, it's pretty much over.
I cannot.
This late in the football game, it would take a miracle, but nice by this offense continuing to fight.
This game doesn't want me to score 100 points.
He'll return it. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Okay, take your time.
This game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points?
And he's getting those off right as he's getting hit.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total. There is time on the clock. If there's time on the clock, there is time to put more points on the board. I mean, the scoreboard operator needs to work out too, right?
All right, here we go.
Man, I guess he's been getting it, and the defense's job is to stop.
Too short.
I would argue, Reese.
Oh.
You can't just take a knee. If you take a knee, run the clock.
Are you kidding me? This game hates me. It hates me.
They can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw. It's Coffee. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock.
I think this has to be what Caleb does or something, man.
Back for this long 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it down the middle. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stopped with 17 seconds left.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point in the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Clark. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. No return coming.
That's my best bet, right?
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Come on. I'm not even leading him. Nice catch. Alright, thanks for hanging around. Game refuses to give me 100. I guess I did some things too that didn't help.
7 is the lucky and skilled number for this squad.
I mean, shoot, that 1st quarter, if you just give me a little bit more. Yep, rest of the way, we just ride it out.
Obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road.
I wish Caleb played this game so I could just advance the league. I've kind of just been taking the reins on moving it to the next week. I'm trying to keep this thing rolling.
But now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it for us.
Only 851. I was returning and stuff this
another
game, man.
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah. I still can't believe that kicker tracked me down. Negative 49 rushing yards for the quarterback. 684, 9 tutties. 16 carries, 114 yards. Look at that. 4 different rushers getting to the end zone. Davey had 6 touchdowns, 400 yards. Preen with 2. Goussion Mertil had 1. Wanogoho. Got some funky names out here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep, 9 sacks. Only the 1 interception. Alright. Thanks for watching.